Hello, Vinyl Community, Berkshire Mike again. This is the second part of Robert Zee's lottery contest questions. There's a link to Robert's channel below. If you're wondering what all this is about, please go and visit him and subscribe and all that crap and see what he's doing, why he's doing it. Right, number 6. Plan a concert, 50 years of music, with the original band with full of the original members. Super concert from the ether. The 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s and 2000s band. First one. I've seen The Who 3 times. First time John Entwistle was still alive, but Keith wasn't. I would love to see them all in their prime when they were young mods like this, and maybe watch Pete Townsend smash his guitars up. That would be fantastic, and Keith kicking his drums out. I would love to have watched that. I mean, you can get a glimpse of it on Kids Are Alright. I mean, they were in the 40s when I saw them, 30s, 40s, and it's not the same. I mean, they were great musicians, and every time I've seen them, they've been great, but it's not quite this group, really, anymore, despite the fact two of them's dead now. They're old men, whether they like it or not, and I would like to have seen them in their prime. So there's my 60s group, The Who. 70s group. I nearly had the Jam, but there's no also rans in this contest. There's no nearlies. Joe's dead. I'd love to see the Clash again. Resurrected. Even with Tobber, the main Tory crimes. Terry James even. The Clash. 1977. Love to see them again. 80s. I've never seen Kate Bush. Tried to get tickets. Tried to get them in the 70s. Tried to get them in the 80s. When she toured Germany, I think it was. In this last lot of concerts she did. Tried my hardest to get a ticket. Couldn't. Okay, Bush. 90s. It's only one band in the 90s for me. Oasis. There you go. I'd love to see Oasis. I'd even go and see them again if they got back together. But it would be great to see that version of Oasis when they were just starting and they're just finding their feet. Brilliant. And the noughties, or whatever they're going to call it. British Sea Power. Of course it doesn't exist anymore, it's just Sea Power. So there you go, Sea Power. British Sea Power. I mean, I've seen some bands 30 and 40 times, but this must be up there with that. Used to go and see them every chance I got, 3 or 4 times in a tour. Calmed down lately. I'm getting older, and money's not as fluent as it used to be. But there you go, that's me super concerts in Glastonbury. All the ghosts of time travel past come together for that fantastic Oh, imagine what it would be like. It'd be brilliant. um, right, question 7. What do you plan for all your collection when you die? Well, I don't have a massive collection of records anymore. I mean, it's big enough, but it's not massive. It's not like you see all these people in the vinyl community with a wall of records behind them. Used to be, no longer. I could probably do a wall of CDs, but you know, there was a reason why I got the CDs, and it's not a good reason. And don't what gets wrong, I still play them, still show them, but I wish I had them all on vinyl. And because I haven't, it wouldn't take much. I would tell Janice, my wife, all this crate here, all this Kallax is full of the expensive records. Every single one of them is worth more than 40 quid or whatever each. Some of them hundreds. So when I die, tell me daughters, granddaughters, whatever, take all these ones to some dealer if they're still selling records in the future. Because I hope it's going to be in 25 years' time or something. And you can sell them for £1 a go. And there's some dealer to snap your hand off. But these ones, you need to, he needs to pay you what they're worth. That's all I would do. But basically, I'm dead. I don't care what happens. I don't care what happens to me, so especially not my records. Unfortunately, we've talked about ghosts on here, but we can't come back. I can't play my records. So what happens to them, it doesn't really matter. I would hate my wife to be ripped off. And you never know, I might sell them all in the future, but I'm not planning like Robert when he's 65, selling them all. I hope I live another 20 years beyond that to listen to records. So there you go. Don't care what happens to it, really. Number 8. What do you consider a grail? Well, to me, a grail is an almost unobtainable item, unless you have to pay ridiculous amounts of money for it. I mean, original pieces of art, there's only one thing like that. But I haven't got billions to spend on some David Hockney or whatever. So, music-wise, there's nothing really that I want which I can't get if I'm willing to spend a couple £100 for it, which isn't grail material. There is records that I used to have that I haven't got yet back, and I would like to get them. All the Gun Club albums, but they're not grails. If I was willing to get myself into a bit of debt on my credit card, I could buy every single the discography of the Gun Club tonight on Discogs, but it's almost unobtainable. Something where there's very few of them, everybody wants them, and nobody wants to sell them unless you die. That's what a grail is. Not just something you've been after for a while and haven't seen it in the wild. So there you go. Number 9. Who is your all-time favorite musical artist, and when did you realise that this artist became your favourite? Well, I did a video the other week and it was my top 10 favourite British groups, and the Stones topped that. But this didn't come into it because it's not British. Velvet Underground. My mother used to play this, and it was bashed. The skin had come off the tomato. The skin had come off the banana. It was creased, it was scratched, it was thrown out when she died. I used to listen to this as a kid and I loved it. And I bought this set and it's got all the albums on. And I haven't got any of them on vinyl. I would love them. And I'll probably end up, I'd be happy with represses. But I play this all the time. The Velvet Underground. I would love to have seen the Velvet Underground. But I don't know if it'd be a good concert. So that's why when I had my 60s concert, I picked The Who. But as a record, as vinyl, as a band, these are fantastic. And I love Lou Reed, his solo stuff. But it's not as good as the Velvet Underground. Number 10. What would you like if you won? Well, I doubt I'm going to win. Because I never do. I can't think I've won anything in my life. But I love punk rock. I got rid of all my punk when I was moving bases left, right and centre and got sick of it. Sick of trying to pay to store records or to move records. They were getting damaged and so I took them all to a dealer and sold a lot. And I got ripped off. But CDs were coming in then, so I've started picking them up with CDs, and I've bought loads of CDs. And I can still play the records, the albums, but they're not the same. But I understand that if I win this, some person in Arizona or whatever, Alabama, they don't want to be sending an expensive record anyway and paying another $25 or $30 to send it to us. So if I win this, if you're in Britain or Europe where it's not so bad, I would like a vinyl album of your choice. If you want to look through me punk in me finds videos beforehand to see if I've already got something, or you can even ask us. I'll tell you, no, I haven't got it. Yes, I have. So yeah, vinyl from Britain, and I'd be happy with a single, punk single from America, some American punk single which I haven't got because I haven't got any. So yes, if I win, if I'm lucky enough to win it, Americans, please send us a punk single. I've got punk books, I've got punk posters. I haven't got any American punk singles. That would be lovely. And if you can't find any punk, or if you've got some surf music, I'll take surf music, because I love surf music. And I've got very little of it, so you will not duplicate what I have got. I can assure you. So there you go. Albums in Britain, or maybe Europe. Singles if you can. But if you want to send us an album, I'll take an album. But I'm thinking of you as well. I mean, you're nice enough to want to send me a single. I'll take a single. I'll be happy for it. Somebody sent, if I suddenly had 26 singles, I'd be dead happy. So, thank you. Right, and a bonus question. Has Robert influenced you in any way? No, I've watched quite a few of his videos now, and I love his daftness. I love how he puts on voices. I love how he suddenly goes manic. I love the way he treats things that people have sent him. Like they were grails. It's great. But you've done another video after this, and he said he's going to put it on his wheel that if you're not one of these volunteers, you could end up not winning anything because you'll be thrown off. I think that's a bit unfair, Robert, if you're actually watching this, because okay, it's questions, it doesn't take much to answer them, but everybody, if you're going to have a contest, you've got to have a fair chance of winning it, not just thrown off because you didn't want to send, you didn't sign up to send somebody something. And if you have a one next year, you never know, I'll probably end up I'll volunteer. But I'm new to this, I'm new to your channel, I'm new to the lottery. I'm probably never going to win it anyway, but I'll wait and see. It would be nice if I had a good chance to win it, or as much chance as anybody else of winning it, which is what a contest should be. But you're running it, it's your rules, house rules. If I get thrown off when the wheel goes round, delete everybody but volunteers, so be it. But it's been fun, and it's been fun watching all your question videos. I'll certainly, I mean, I've already subscribed and I've done the bell thing, so whenever you post some more rubbish, I'll be able to watch it. So thank you, Robert. Thank you, vinyl community. Thanks for watching.